start the YouTube recording. So for those of you on YouTube, welcome along. We haven't done anything, just went over the Spaps injury again from the last episode. If you're watching on YouTube, it's episode 13. It's going to be a longer one. We have 29 days to get through before our next fixture. So it's the holiday season in the lower leagues in England, so they are going to basically give the teams a lot of the time off around Christmas and whatnot. We played right before Christmas on December 22nd, so that's loud. That's going to come in loud. Uh, there you go. Um, but yeah, I think that's where we're at. I'm going to put this mix on again one last time, and then once we get through it, I'll move on to the next one. This is Calvin Andrews, right? So Slam is next. But hopefully the start of another run. If it's the start of another run of 8 games, it could very well lead us to the title. We praised Sheamus in the post-match press conference last time, and we have 3rd versus 9th as the marquee matchup here on the Sunday. So nothing significant there in terms of news that affects us. We are we're doing okay. It's the 23rd. Premier League and all of them are going to have all these fixtures. We are training all week, of course. So no lack of practice in these 4 weeks. We're going to make sure. I think next season we squeeze out more practice. A lot of players were unhappy with the intensity, so I think that's what we do. I think next year we increase the practice sessions. I've never had that happen before where players were upset that the practice was too inadequate. Like they thought the practice was too inadequate. I was like, oh, that's a surprise to me. Usually it's because we're training them too hard. Happy Easter, everybody. Hope everybody's had a good Easter. I went out with the parents for a nice Easter buffet. Ate way too much. I even took 4 hours to kind of settle, you know. But yeah, it was good. It was a good time. I need to bring the stream up on my phone, and then we can get into it. Let's. What am I doing? There we are. Big thank you to Hulu for lurking, stopping by. This is a post-match report. Just real quick. Oh, they haven't even played yet. Okay. Here's the post-match low. You got your money's worth then. Yes, we did. We definitely did. I mean, it was a little pricey. It was like $50 a person, but I mean, they had eggs, bacon, steak, omelet, cake, bread bowls. What else did I have when I was there? Shit. Biscuit. And charcuterie board. So yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot, needless to say. Here's the match momentum. They scored 2 goals with absolutely no momentum, but we managed to score 4, including 3.5 in the second half. You're only mentioning carbs, dude. As an Italian, did you expect anything different? How'd they score 2 goals on 0.31 xG? Man, that agitates me, man. A mistake, yeah. So, goals from long range shots. Sheamus scored here. Twinkle on a shot save here. Not bad. Not bad overall. So, but do Italians Do us Italians actually ever eat anything that's not carbs? I'm gonna be honest with you, Chief. I don't think it's possible. I think that's just all. I just think that's what we do. So, oh, I don't know if it's probably more noticeable, by the way, in the more recent uh, uh, YouTube video. But we've upped the resolution, so we went from 720 to 864p, basically 900p, right? So hopefully there's a little improvement for you all. The YouTube videos, particularly because Twitch obviously limits 6K as the upload uh, speed, right? But or the upload rate is 6K. It's what's limited, right? But um, the YouTube videos are recorded in 12.5K. So if you ever feel like it's too blocky or it doesn't look as good or whatnot, check out the YouTube video because it's recorded in a much higher bit rate, and they should be, as a result, a significantly higher quality for you to watch. So, yeah, I record the I record the YouTube videos in 12.5K bit rate, so they should look crisp. They should look extremely clean. Um, like an hour and a half video is like 6.5 gigs. It's not that bad. Now that I have an internet that can handle something like that. So, but let's get back into it. Where is FM? There we go. Staconian smashed Village Manchester. That was expected. Sublime didn't give us any help either. So we are 4 points clear of Staconian, and we are 1 point back of Earlham Steel going into the break. So. Yeah, whoa. I forgot I had some Twitch tabs open, I should say. So they're rating people, and I'm like, whoa. If you're going offline, I'm just gonna close the tab. But yeah, 27 days to go. We are a significant time away. This is going to be a very significantly longer YouTube video. But we should get through at least 2 games tonight. I'm going to push for 3 or 4. Obviously, we're basically skipping an entire month, so by the time we play, it'll be mid to late January in the game, obviously, right? So, um, it's insane. It's insane. Uh, I'm wondering when we actually get into the cups, because I had a look, remember, on a previous stream, and the what do you call it? Um, like the amateur league division C side, or we are in division C. Sorry, the amateur league division B sides didn't have a cup. The amateur league division A sides didn't have a cup. I thought A, B, and C would have a cup just for those 3 divisions, right? But that's not the case. I gotta sneeze. Oh, wow, that was a Big sneeze. Oof. Anyway, so then I had to look at the Division 3 sides, right? Ooh, West Ham beat Forest in the Premier League. So they sacked their manager and they beat Forest. So West Ham are up to 13th now on 18 points. They're only 4 clear of the drop. Wow. Uh, wait. He replaced previous Alan Campos. None of these guys were manager. It wasn't Al. It was Jim Curtin. He's still there. But okay, the Union got a new manager. Player of the week is Keel Hereford Lockett, who had 2 goals. Whoa, look at Snicky's progress. Snicky just shot up all of a sudden. Uh, Snicky on the come up, man. Look at this. Natural fitness is a 19. Wow. I'm more worried about finishing since obviously they're a striker, but you know, the touch is good. Uh, decisions are all right. That fitness goes doing wonder. Yeah. Whoa. Snicky is currently a Lancashire and Cheshire Amateur League Division C standard player, but could improve a lot. Lack of balance can make the player look unsure when in control of the ball. Has work to do to develop beating opponents. Is fairly susceptible to injuries. Should be looking to add a greater consistency to his game. What is his injury prone rating? If or what is their injury prone rating? If susceptible to injuries. Injury prone. 8. Oh no, that's Parks. Sorry. 13. So um okay. But that's not bad. I actually had to look at the squad real quick. I had to look at myself, but we'll do like Spaps. No, not Spaps. We just did Snicky. That's Sims, Sheamus, uh, Parks, Jack Lemon. Frack's current ability is a level 19 standard player. Could improve a lot. Where's like Cookies is standard player. Brat, here's the big ones, right? Brat is a level 12 standard player. So according to our coaches, Brat has a current ability that's 8 divisions above us. What's up, Parks? And then I'm at level 13. How goes me? Parks, you are down here, and you are currently a Lancashire and Cheshire Amateur League Division C standard player, but could improve a lot. You performed especially well in training, showing improvement to your game. Good timing in this challenge. Has improved considerably as a footballer over the last 3 months. Resolute characteristics, homegrown, can play a couple of positions, committed player who gives his all to the cause, could improve a lot in the future. Currently operating at the level of the division, has work to do in the heading department, should be focused on becoming a more consistent performer, lacks strength and fitness, so you should be working on your overall athleticism, and fits into a more secondary group. So you've had a rough run of form, Parks, but you're not doing too bad. You have 1 assist in 11 appearances. You've only been booked twice. You have an 86% passing percentage and a 78% tackle win rate. And you also have 6 clearances. So your average rating is a 6.7, which is like the standard. Like that's on par with the standard, right? So uh, if I go to player performance, so Here's your possession. So this is possession lost per 90 minutes. This is possession won per 90 minutes. So right around the center is where you want. Really, you want to be more over in this quadrant, and you're in the opposite quadrant. So you lose possession a lot. Um, Headers won ratio, though, compared to headers attempted, you want to be in this quadrant, and that's exactly where you are. You and Jack are two of the best aerial defenders in the league. Assisting defenders, assists per 90, and passes attempted. So you attempt a lot of passes. You don't get a lot of assists, but it's fine. We don't really overlap you on the left-hand side as much as we do the right, right? Like if I look at this chart, on assisting. Over here is Frack because the right side is where the overlap usually is. So Frack is your opposite. And on the left, Sheamus Moore comes into central midfield, really switches with a Konikun a lot on that left-hand side. On the right-hand side, it's more Frack and Spaps giving and going with a Konikun playing for the overlap run. And that's why Frack is over here. Defending defenders, clearances per 90, blocks per 90. You're right, basically where you need to be. Uh, more blocks per 90 than the average. Slightly more pass completion than the average. More tackles attempted than the average. Tackle win ratio is right in line than the average with the league, but less clearances per 90 and less headers won per 90 than the league. And then creativity. Progressive passes per 90 minutes, way above league average. Same with key passes and dribbles. So very good on the ball. Open play expected assists per 90 is actually above league average as well. It's just your interceptions that are low, but it's fine. I think you're playing okay. You're not going to get dropped from the team, my man. I'm going to keep you out there. So we call it Tina. There is no alternative. Although, to be fair, Harrison, who has come in place of you and myself quite a few times, has been playing very, very well. Harrison has played really well when he's come into the side. So he's one that I really like having in the squad as well as a squad player. Harrison, where is he? Jack Harrison. You're around here. So, sorry, Taylor Harrison is averaging a 6.94, and he's started once. I think you were injured that one game, and then came in off the bench 11 times. So passing is right around where you are. Tackle win percentage is a lot lower, but overall Harrison's been doing a good job. So I think it's fine. Spaps is hurt, so let's go to the tactics screen because Spaps is hurt. He plays on the right, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to bring Colum Thompson in for Spaps, and I'll say no. Why didn't I don't want no. Remove him from the position, please. Colum Thompson is going on the right. Sila is going to take place of Spaps while Spaps is hurt. Harrison keeps it up. We may bestow upon him the title of Parks. No, we're not going to do that. So I meant to actually do a save as real quick. So I'm going to save over the main file I just did, and I'm going to save as. Um, so both files are up to date. We're not replacing Parks. Parks will get better. Most of the team will get better. We just need to understand that it's the opening season, and players need time to develop. So there's some players like Brat and myself who are playing way above expectation. Akoni Kun's torn up the league the opening 8 games. And after that, we need to understand that there's other players that need more time to come along. Sheamus, Snicky. So I did want to change Jack's role, by the way. So I have Jack as a ball-playing defender, and he doesn't like playing like that, which I'm going to concede. I conceded to always thinking we'd keep the name for the starter rather than stick with the player. Don't do Parks like that, Akoni Kun. He's been fine. He had like a poor run of form for 2 games, but he's been fine. I think with Jack, I made the concession with Spaps not to play as the wide target forward, and made him a trequartista, and he's enjoyed that role a lot more. I think it's the same thing with Snicky. I wanted Snicky to be a complete forward, changed to a target forward, right? And Sneaky was way more comfortable with that. So now I think I'm going to make the same concession with Jack. I wanted Jack to be a ball-playing defender, uh, and now I think it's more going to be he's more going to be a nose-nonsense center back. But we'll see. Um, if anything, I can be the ball-playing defender, and Jack could be the no-nonsense center back. But I like being the libero because I get forward more, um, which I'm okay with. But still, that's where we are at. I think we'll see. Shima's making positive development. Shima's shown reliable improvements over the last couple of months. It is believed it's imperative for the players features more frequently in the first team. Cons finishing, happiness with training is no big deal. Intelligence, consistency, awkward core, social group fit. The pros crossing, training performance, recent development. Its potential, fairly loyal, speed, and versatility. So, weekly staff meeting, individual strength training for Jack Tandy. Uh, I don't know if I want to remove Sheamus as a penalty taker. Move on. We'll stop individual training for these two, and we'll start training. Stick to the center of the pitch for Remy Hemingway when dribbling, as a strong athletic presence leads itself well to playing in this manner. Recognizing Frack as a star player instead of squad player will do it. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Here's development. Look at Bruce Donnelly. Wow, up and down. Sila kind of plateaued a little. And then we have support. We're not gonna talk to anybody about form or anything like that because it just tends to go awry. And that was the staff meeting. So 26 days to go. We'll see how we are, how we get on here. I think I might, and I mean might. Welcome back, Hulu. I think I might. Let me check this thing real quick. F5 on that page. Here's the leagues in focus. This, I think, was the MLS Cup. Yeah, Charlotte has won MLS Cup. And then we've got scouting to do real quick. I'm going to check this because I think it is. It is not. Okay, cool. Let's do our scouting update. So Jermaine McGregor is a winger, 23-year-old. Actually, we could afford his wages at a leading level 19 player. We will. We're going to ask for a full scout report and add him to the short list. 23-year-old striker, same thing. We'll add to the short list for now. No scouting report. Oh, hello. This is what we wanted. We wanted a backup to Cookies. We don't really have an option in defensive midfield. And Gioni plays both midfield and defensive midfield. So let's actually scout him as well and add him to the short list. Acknowledge, 22-year-old striker. Acknowledge, acknowledge, no, acknowledge, no, acknowledge, acknowledge. I mean, I don't really need a striker. I'm not really looking for a striker. 21-year-old fullback, Ethan Johnson, who plays on the right and in the center and defensive midfield. I mean, shit. That's worth a scout, I think, and that's the scouting report. So Just got to keep things moving forward. The one time Parks actually joins the stream, and we've got a 4.5 week gap between games. Like, fucking hell, Parks. But um, it is what it is. I'm working on something right now. All right, fair enough. Now's the day to do it. I got to write up the notes for um, BFI tomorrow anyway. So tomorrow, I am off tomorrow. I'll do that. I'll make sure. So mostly lurking. That's fair. I'll make sure I get the notes for BFI up tomorrow. Try to get back to. What? Nice. Well, anyway. Yeah. I think of what's on the agenda tomorrow. Tomorrow we got. I gotta help my dad with his car. And then I gotta do my taxes. And then I gotta do obviously the notes for BFI. So, you know. And then we have to actually do BFI. So, I know I'm about to get locked out of my American Airlines account because their system to log in sucks. Whee! Yeah. Good luck calling anybody too, by the way. That's the one thing I hate. I'm about to be like an old man, and I understand that, but I really hate the fact that I can't call customer service and actually get service anymore. Like everything is automated. Like I don't need to go through a 7-set sub menu system. I just need you to patch me to somebody and I can tell them what the problem is within about 30 seconds. Like, you know what I mean? They can probably resolve it within about 5 minutes. Like, please just automate it or outsource it. Yeah, Comcast. I figured out my security question. It's nice. Comcast outsources theirs to the Philippines, and I have nothing against obviously people in the Philippines who are working or anything like that, right? There's nothing. It's just the fact that they don't they don't understand what's going in or going on. You know what I mean? And they're only trained to read from a set script. So the moment you have a problem that's not resolved by a script, you know, they don't know what to do. You just get agitated because they can't help you, and they keep you on the line while not helping you, and it just becomes frustrating. So, um, but my bank is the same way. My bank, yeah. Even though I'm Filipino, their accent can be rough. It's not even just accent. It's not a lack of understanding them. It's just the fact that, like, you know, they don't. They're trained to say, okay, here's the script, or okay, here's how you handle these situations, or like here's all the web pages that you need to go to, and it's just like a general FAQ page, you know what I mean, that they're reading off of. And that's just the way call centers in general essentially operate. And the moment your thing is not on the FAQ page, they don't know how to they don't know how to help you, but they act like they're going to help you because obviously they want to make sure that you remain a paying customer, and it becomes a mess. So nobody actually says, hold on, let me think outside the box. Something is happening that's definitely wrong, and this needs to be elevated or escalated to a higher level. And there's none of that. So that's the same way with my bank. My bank is a regional bank, and it's you call them. I had a transaction on Friday, right, with the bank, and they they blocked the transaction, right? And I got a text saying, "Hey, we think this is fraud. Is this legitimate?" And I said, "Yes, it's legitimate." So they said, "Okay, we've removed the hold on your card. You're free to use it." I go back in, I try to buy the thing. Again, it blocks it again. I call them and I say, "What's going on?" And they say, "Let me transfer you to loss prevention services." They don't. They transfer me to a automated system that reports lost or stolen cards. It's not lost or stolen. I'm not here to report a lost or stolen card, but they've done that the last 3 or 4 times that I've needed to express to them that I'm making an international purchase, or express to them that the purchase I'm trying to make is legitimate and they've blocked it. Like, they just automatically send me there. And it's like, I don't need this automated system to report a lost or stolen car. I need somebody within loss prevention who can actually approve the transaction while I'm on the line so I can send it through. Like, you know what I mean? You don't get that. You just, oh, here's loss prevention. Boom, let me transfer you. And you get this machine saying, to report your card lost or stolen, press 1. To see the status of your card, press 2. Well, I don't need either. I know the status of my card, and I don't need to report it lost or stolen. So it's frustrating. It's very, 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 very frustrating. So, leading level 19 player for Jermaine McGregor. That's the winger. Currently a leading level 20 player, potential leading 19 player for Gioni and Johnson. Potentially level 18 standard. Not bad. That's fair enough. So, but that's what kills me. Like, but no, it doesn't matter. It's been this way with Comcast. It's been this way with the bank. Um, you know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The best customer service experiences that I have had have been with, um, honestly, probably Apple and Amazon. Um, and they're, of course, huge conglomerates who have the kind of money to spend on call centers and customer service, whereas a corporation like Comcast is only looking at cutting costs and being, you know, reducing overhead and things like that. So Apple were great, actually. I needed them back in, oh boy, was it December? December or January? I needed them, and they were exquisite. But you know, Ford is really bad now. My Ford dealership, which was in town, used to be phenomenal. Like, I loved that place. And then they sold the business to another dealership who was up, uh, I think up west or out northwest by Harrisburg or whatever. And they took it over as another franchise or extension of the franchise. And they replaced everybody basically, and customer service went to absolute crap. And then they moved. They moved out of town. They're now in the next town over, 20 minutes away. And it's like, oh, instead of being 7 minutes away, now they're 20 minutes away. So it's like, oh, going there is an awful experience. It really is. West Ham drew Sheffield United. Booking flights. What do you? Is this for managerless West Ham beaten by Bournemouth? Nice. Fuck's sake, West Ham. Uh, is this for Dallas? Nice. West Ham on 19. In 19. That's just about enough of a pace to stay up. But Luton are on 20. I should have done it last month, but I'm doing it now. Fair enough. I could go to Dallas, but I'm not going to. How's Norwich doing right now? Let me see. In the game or in real life? In the game or in real life, Parks? In the game. All right, I hit escape, so we'll see as soon as this is done processing how they're doing. Uh, we'll see. I think I don't know. Here we go. How are Norwich doing? I think I have to go to leagues and focus. Uh, Norwich are sixth in the championship right now. They are in the playoff spots by a single point. They are 14 points off the promotion places in the championship. So do they have a chance of coming up? Yes, absolutely. But they would have to, it looks like they would have to go through the playoff. Right now Southampton and Leicester are coming. Let's just do leagues and focus in general, by the way. Chelsea lead the Premier League by 9 points. I don't know how, I don't know why, and I can't stand why, but they're leading Man City, who's another club I really can't stand. Um, Brighton and Villa are in European places, though, and Spurs are Spursing. Man United are Man Uniteding. Luton are staying up at the moment by 6 points. West Ham are 5 clear of the drop. And it's Everton who have been deducted 10 points. Sheffield United and Burnley going down. MLS is finished. Charlotte won over Sporting Kansas City. Southampton and Leicester are coming up currently. Leeds are 5 back of the promotion spots. And then it's Ipswich, the Tractor Boys of Ipswich Town, Cardiff, and Norwich, and the relegation spots Watford, Stoke, and Plymouth Argyle. Scary for these two, Watford and Stoke, former Premier League clubs, on the verge of going down as well. Same with Plymouth, to be fair, but they haven't been in the Premier League in a long while. League One, Derby leads by 4 points with 3 games in hand as well, mind you. They have 6 games in hand over Oxford, who are in the playoff spots. So it's Oxford United, Bolton, Peterborough, and Carlisle United, who are currently in the League One spots at the top. Relegation, Blackpool, Reading, Wigan, all 3 former Premier League sides, and Northampton Town. Skybet League 2 right now, Stockport, Mansfield, and the Dons of AFC Wimbledon, who are in the playoff spots, or promotion spots, I should say. Gillingham, Notts County, MK Dons, Wrexham in the playoff spots, and then in danger of going down, Bradford City, the former Premier League club, is in danger of getting out or relegated out of the Football League. Doncaster Rovers is at the foot of the table. Vanarama National sees Dagenham and Redbridge 5 clear of the playoff places. Chesterfield, Oldham, by the way, Athletic, which is a former Premier League club, or at least First Division side, who I believe has actually won the First Division before. Uh, no, but they used to be in the Premier League. They were in the Premier League. Oh no, that's Skybet League One. Hold on. They've definitely were in the top flight. Yeah, they were in the Premier League, 91, 92, 93, 94. So former Premier League side is currently sitting outside the Football League. Woking, Barnet, FC Halifax, Aldershot Town, all in the playoff places. In relegation threat, Ebbsfleet, Maidenhead United, Wealdstone, and Oxford City. Vanarama North sees Scunthorpe, the former championship side, 10 points clear at the top. South Shields, Chorley, Chester, Hereford, Boston United, Southport, all in the playoff places. And then in Vanarama South, Torquay United are 5 clear. Bath, Maidstone United, Worthing, Yeovil Town, the former Football League side, Yeovil Town, Hempstead Town, and Farnborough are in the playoff spots. Relegation threat, Banbury United, Buxton, Rushall, Gloucester City, Taunton Town, Dover, Slough, and St. Albans City. The division above us, Prestwich Marauders lead the league now by 2 points over Moston under 18s. Barnhill and Broadheath Central under 21s are in relegation threat. Both have 10 points. So that's Leagues in Focus. We'll do Leagues in Focus again closer to the match fixture date, maybe after the match, actually. It'll be 4 weeks by then. We'll see how things change. But, I mean, you'd be safe putting your money on Derby coming up, though. I mean, 6 games in hand over the promotion spots, and they lead them by 9 points. I think that's a pretty safe billing overall. 3 weeks to go. So, but we're looking good. I always like promotion and relegation watch. I actually did a tweet uh, a few days ago. I think it was Thursday uh, about uh, the actual English leagues, by the way, and how they're kicking on. Shortlisted players nearing the end of their contract. Uh, oh boy. Uh, contract details expires in 6 months. We'll have to look at that. John McLean, Reese Evans, Ethan Stevens. I've not long ago. Okay, fine. That's fine. We'll monitor these guys, and a little bit closer to their actual contract expirations, we will renew them. Jake Tandy, Carey's now homegrown, by the way. Blake Carey. And Jake Tandy hurt himself, bruised thigh, 5 to 8 days. It's not a problem. Our next game's not for another 21 days, so that's not an issue. Um, anyway. I was watching Mr. Cellophane last night. There's another Football Manager streamer, by the way. And he was getting just as frustrated as I was, really, with the game. I mean, it's really agitating at times, honestly. Uh, just how rubber bandy it kind of almost seems, right? So, I'm still not used to, by the way, the table of contents on the left-hand side of Wikipedia pages. Like, I'm so used to them being at the top of the page, in the center of the page. Like when you go to a new page, like I'm not used to them being on the left. So, Anyway. Oi, oi, Snicky. Welcome. We are just getting to the next game. You haven't missed much. We've simmed through 9 days. That's about it. So, we still have 20 days until the next fixture. We are 5 clear, I think it is, or 4 points clear of the non-promotion spots. We are 1 back from the top of the table. So, oh my God, come on. You got to be kidding. This is what I don't get, right? Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me, Snicky, or anybody for that matter. But why? There's somebody who is streaming FM, and I don't mean to call him out. I kind of do. I'm gonna do it anyway. But they're playing as Man City. What is the point of playing Football Manager and testing yourself as a manager, or just at the game in general, if you're playing as City, mate? Like what? I don't understand. Like it just feels cheap, man. It's like taking over a Saudi club and being like, "Great, let's accomplish something." I mean, did you accomplish something, or did your wallet accomplish something? You know what I mean? That's my question. So maybe I'm being too harsh. Like somebody's playing Motherwell, somebody's playing in Belgium, somebody's playing as Billingham. I mean, fair enough. Somebody's playing as Ireland or in Ireland. But if you pick City, mate, what are you doing? Somebody's playing as Hearts. Good, well on you. Hearts would be my Scottish club. I don't know if that pisses anybody off, but if I had to pick an SPL team or just a Scottish team in general, Hearts, 100%, without question. So, um, that's at least, you know. Hearts also had an amazing uh, chant. Hold on. Let's see if I can find it. I could have sworn years ago I would have been able to find it. I'd have to go really far deep into my search history, by the way, to find it. So, what do we got in terms of news? Oh, just a finance update. That's fair. I can't find it. But I did find this. Hang on. Who remembers this song? If I can load it. Oh, yeah. I searched my YouTube watch. Listen, there is no judgment here on the stream, okay? I've searched my YouTube watch history, and I just put the word hearts in, and on April 3rd, 2021, so 3 years ago, this is what I watched. Tell me you know this song. Y'all gotta know this song. If you don't, I feel bad for y'all. What year was this? Oh my god, what year was this? So love you like that. 1995. This is a banger. See? Sniggy knows. Time to sing. Ching. Still love you like that. Oh, look at Jack. A little all over the place. Still love you like that. Double intensity. Strength training. Na 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 na. Twinkle's process or progress. Sorry. Is improved in corners by 2 points. A little improvement in leadership and bravery, little drop in decisions. Mr. Officer. I mean, I'm not going to send him on a coaching course to get a B license when I don't have a license. Oh. Here's the thing. Can you name the artist? Because I couldn't name you another song by this artist. But can you name the artist? Okay. Board overall B minus. Supporters B minus. More scouting. Whoa, a 19-year-old goalkeeper. I mean, he's worth a look. Here we go. This was the chant. This was the chant. Are we all ready? This is why I love hearts. We won the league. Fuck you, Rangers. We won the league. Let's go. There you go. Here's another one, by the way. Another banger, right? I searched hearts. Um, what do you call it? Um, let me get this up real quick, actually. Uh, oh God, look at this. Oh my God, bro. I'll play it after the ad break because you guys are in the ad break right now. But let's see. Philadelphia proposed trade with Dallas. I don't think there's anything. Okay, we beat what? We beat Newcastle. Shit, that's a big win. 22 points now. What a fucking major. What's up, Tito? What's going on, bud? So, uh, West Ham on 22 now. They're what is that? 8 clear of the drop. So, here's all the injury updates. Frack is back. Frack is back. Nicky Roberts is back. Spaps is still 2 weeks out. Spaps is 2 weeks out. And we have 18 days until the next fixture. So Spaps might actually be okay for the next fixture. Jack Tandy's out 3 days. Ayrton Dempsey's out 2. So that's fine. Oh, Snicky's ill. Snicky's got a virus. Oh no, I don't want to treat the club. Send home. Send Snicky home. So Snicky out 12 to 15 days with a virus. That's brutal. Oof. Tito, you missed a banger, man. We just played Inikamose. And here comes the outstepper, murderer. I'm the lyrical gangster, murderer. Pick up the crew around the area, murderer. Still love you like that, murderer. Yeah, that's absolutely. They're in the ad break right now. They're coming out the ad break, so give them a second. But Snicky got ill. So 12 to 15 days for a virus, unfortunately. It fixtures in 8/17, so should be back for the game. But here, I searched just the word. Let me see what this is. No, I don't want to open the app. I don't have the app installed. I have no clue who this is. Uh, None whatsoever. Uh, but I was gonna say I searched real quick. I searched hearts in my YouTube history, and I got that one, Inikamose. But I also got this one. Which is another classic. Come on. Come on. We should all know this. I know you all know this. Oh, fuck. How old is this? This is 1996 now. Whew. Come on now. If you don't know this, I'm gonna be upset. Come on. Return of the Mac. I know it. All right, good. I was just say. We got 19. Is that 18? 16 days until the fixture. So. But you did. When's the stock trading streams coming in? Soonish. I took a I took some big losses at the beginning of the year, so I took a step back. I'm reading Trading in the Zone, which I'm almost done, to try and rewire myself to get ready for the going back to trading. And then I actually think I have about 50 pages left. I'm 157 pages in. I think it's a 210 page book, um, or something like that, 207 to 210 page book. So I'm going to finish reading it and then try to implement what I learned in that book to go back to trading and rechart. So I should finish that book within the next week or two, and then once I do finish that book, I'll go back to charting every day. So. Let's see. Dempsey's back in training. Return of the Mac. Just get AI to do it. You know what? So I have some tools. I have some tools on my chart that are AI assisted, and that they scan the market for tickers and things like that, right? But you can't actually go to like a chat GPT and ask them because it's specifically blocked out of their coding. Like they specifically wrote it so that chat GPT doesn't give any information away that could then be linked to it as trading advice or investment advice, right? So this is the last song I'm going to play from the YouTube history when I searched up hearts. And this is a classic. So I don't know why it came up when I searched up the word hearts, but it came up. And I know everybody knows this song. So I'm just going to play it. It's the music video, though, so you're going to have to give it a second. I know we all know this. This is classic 90s. This was. I did watch the finals. I watched the finals, yeah. This was 1999. I thought the finals were good, man. That first map was great. And then kind of both maps 2 and 3 were kind of blowouts, but I'm happy Navi won because I wanted Flashy to win. So motion that I get from you, yeah. You got the kind of loving that can be so smooth, yeah. Give me your heart, make it real, or else forget about it. Come on. What a classic. Let's see. Whoo! Oh. 14 days. 14 days to the fixture. I actually waited. The thing is, I scheduled a tweet for the release of last episode of CLG FC. And I was like, I hope the finals don't go long enough where I tweet in the middle of like map 3 or some shit. Because it was just such poor timing. And um, thankfully it ended. And like 4 minutes after it did, the the scheduled tweet came out. But still, yeah, I watched the finals. I'm really glad at the PGL announcement for the circuit next year. So I think it's fantastic. So I just wish there was something like that in the women's scene because uh, everything else has been like a really small cup or something, right? Like fast cups or like the play base competition. Um, but if there was another TO, and yes, I understand I'm trying to be one, but I don't have the funds to do it consistently. But it's good. Mine's going to be more of a one and done and come back a year and a half, 2 years later. But unless there's sponsorships, but what do you call it? Ah, fuck, that hurt. Um, there needs to be because two lands is just nothing, man. It's just not enough. Oh my god, that's true. Bit has two majors, and Get Right has one. Like, it's insane to me. The majors back then would be like way more competitive though. Like, I'm gonna put the mix back on, by the way. Like, it was so like I, I don't want to say. Yeah, and it would be nice for not trying to sound base or anything. It's kind of like the NBA compared to the women's NBA. Not many people watch the WNBA, so it could be hard to get sponsors. Uh, you need to have proof of concept first. I think that's the main thing people don't realize is that everyone's also looking for proof of concept, which means unlike other, you know, scenes like basically European Tier 2 or European Tier 3 scene or whatnot, you need to be able to run a tournament first and then and then sell that as a product. Um, Nobody's going to come in day one, and I think that's a big problem. That's a huge hurdle for TOs, that want to explore the women's scene. But I mean, the viewership aside, I understand all that. Your point isn't invalid. Your point is very much valid. But it's also one of these things where it's like you mix that with the fact that nobody's going to give you anything until you show that you can run one, and it's like, how do you know what I mean? Like getting it off the ground is then so much harder. But um, we'll see. I mean, it's becoming hard for me just to get the funds up myself to run um, first entry. I think I have 800 of the dollars, and I was planning on running it this year, and I'm at you know whatever I'm at now, something like eight something. I get that. I get that. But still. Um, Did we get any? Oh, we got big help. Look at this. First off, Saddleworth beat Didsbury. That's not huge, but it really makes this like a 3 kind of horse race right now. Earlham Steel Rangers reserves have drawn with Richmond Rovers, which means we are only 2 points back of the lead with a game in hand, which means if we win next weekend, why can't I? What fixtures and results? Here we go. So next weekend, Earlham still play Bury. So yes, if Earlham still win, we win. We're still behind them. I understand that, but whenever Earlham still have the bye this week on the 17th. So if we win against the worst team in the league and against Saddleworth 3D's reserves, then it means that no matter what happens going into the February 17th, we will have a shot at reclaiming the lead of the table. And I think we end the season against Earlham Steel. No, we have to play Sublime. But we have Earlham Steel in our penultimate game as well. So we have got a few opportunities here. As long as we keep winning, we'll be in a spot where we can potentially take the title lead back, which is good. I like that. The thing I meant to say about the majors that I realize now is I understand there are teams and players now who are way better than a generation that started CSGO. I'm not going to argue that. But to me, the scene was way more competitive back then because like you had more super teams. Like you had like if you look at Envy or LDLC in like 2013-14 and Virtus Pro at the start of their dynasty or the start of the Plow era, 2013-14, and you look at NIP, the 87-0 era, like all of those are like super teams, legendary teams, and they all kind of played at the exact same time, which is kind of like to me, I was like, whoa, like Arsenal knocked West Ham out the FA Cup. Like that's why to me, I'm like, Get Right was an amazing player, Forrest was an amazing player, but them only winning one major, to me, it's like, well, it's because you had Fnatic, NIP, Virtus Pro, Envy slash LDLC all hitting their stride all at the exact same time, and then, you at the same time you had the Brazilians and Luminosity start to come up in the scene. Like that 2014-2016 era of CS was like hyper competitive. Like, you know, it just I felt like you could go into the quarterfinals or the semifinals of a major and really look at it and think, wow, every team here has a chance to win. Like, it's going to be completely unpredictable. Whereas, like, now I feel like, you know, there's always a team or two that you look at in the playoffs and you're like, they've got no shot. You know, they've got no chance in hell. Like, them getting there is the story, and that's the end of it. You know, but. Oh, FlyQuest didn't win the LCS. Liquid did. That's a shame. Yeah, I saw that tweet. Yeah, 2025 is going to have a lot of good tournaments, man. It reminds me of the 2017 days, 2016-17 days, man. Those were the best. Oh, Staconian Drew Sublime. We have a chance to go 6 clear of Staconian in third too. That's big. We have had two huge results go our way. We're gonna give it a save because Staconian Drew, Earlham Drew, we have a shot of not only reclaiming the title lead, but going at least 6 clear of third, which is a really good chance at being promoted. So oh. Play of the week, David Welsh from Sublime. Overview of the training, nothing special. 13 days to go, 12 days to go now until the fixture. So that's good. We're knocking it out. We're about an hour 15 into the recording, an hour and 37, 38 into the stream. Uh, we've done 17 days, so yeah. Yep. I like the fact that there's more tournaments. So, well, you know, we'll see. Individual strength training for Giuseppe Scalaro. Scalaro is more suited to the under 21s. I think that's fine. Send him down there. Mukundi's had a bit of an improvement. Look at Mukundi, by the way. So Mukundi's doing all right. He's actually improved on quite a few attributes, it looks like. Fair play to him. We have good backing. It's kind of a short meeting. I mean, we haven't really had anything between the last 2-3 weeks, so ain't nothing wrong there. It's just leagues in focus. Some more scouting reports to sift through. I think nothing special is going to really pop out here. We were on the verge of corrupting Pib last night in his stream, by the way. Because all we did was talk about Football Manager, and he was playing Apex, and he's like, fuck, now all I want to do is play Football Manager. And I'm like, yes, Pib. Come to the dark side, Pib. Like, he was just ready, man. Like, I don't know what else to say. So. What we got here? This is for Everton? Yeah. But, A little tired. I'm going to go back in the gym for the first time in 10 days tomorrow. So, and I'm going to kill it, man. I actually, Pib did a stream. No, not Pib. I'm sorry. Pimp did a stream during the major where he biked like the equivalent of, I guess, 50 or 51 miles. And part of me is like, you know what? I can do that. I can't do it in 2 hours and a minute like he did, but I can get on a bike and do that. And then I might have a go. That's all. I might. Uh, it'll take me about 3.5 hours, but I'm like, I've done 3 hours is the longest session I've done so far on a bike, and I'm like, I feel like I feel like I'll be able to handle 3.5 if I can handle 3. 3 was tough. Don't get me wrong, but I'm also like, it's something I might be able to handle. So I think one of these days I might power a 3.5 hour session on the bike or a 50-mile session on the bike. Because I'm doing a virtual challenge that I am about 300 miles behind on, and it's like I need to actually put the time in on the bike and catch up. So, still no under 18s assistant manager, and it's been running for 5 months. And Frack is happy we're using him in his preferred role. So really no news. 10 days to go. Not bad. We are. It takes a little while to process as well because it's such a larger database, but we are getting there. Oh, what am I doing? So we'll see if we get. I would love to get 1 or 2 more games where we just get a little bit more help. So I think the autosave should kick in soon as well. With 10 days to go. Tottenham signed somebody. They're still shit. It's Tottenham. Let's be real. Nobody likes Tottenham. And if you like Tottenham, there's something wrong with you. Oh, Snicky. I don't know if Snicky's still here or not, by the way, but I bet you're loving life. Today's results were huge for you, by the way. Like, holy moly. Liverpool found a way to win, essentially. And then Arsenal and Man City couldn't get the job done against each other. So, I mean, shit, you got to be feeling super happy. Those are big results for Liverpool. I think they're 2 points clear now at the top, so not bad. 9 days. The fixture's right here on the edge of the screen. So nice. Oh, can't believe we got some big help. That's so nice. We just need a little bit more, I think. Oh. BRB. All right. You ain't gonna miss much. We're still processing, so. How did I not? Come on now. Heart beats like a drum. It goes boom, boom, boom. There we go. 8 days. Middle, caught in the 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 middle. Caught in the middle, caught in the middle. Oh. All right, some physical training. I'm sure they're gonna get pissed because it's gonna be like the wild swings of intense physical training and match practice, and then a rest, and then more physical training. And they're all gonna be like, ah, but whatever. I think we'll be ready for Signal Athletic Reserves. We've basically gone through a whole training cycle in the 4 weeks, like attacking, like we did general attacking, defending, tactics, technical, like chance creation, chance conversion, things of that nature, shadow play, attacking shadow play, defending shadow play, penalties, routines, physical training and fitness, like basically done the whole shebang in the last 21 days, or at least in the 29 days leading up to the fixture. So it's it's just great. Uh, so hold on. Heart beats like a drum. It goes boom, boom, boom. Heart beats like a drum. in the middle of you. Caught in the middle of everything, love. Oh, caught in the middle of love. Caught in the middle of you. Is that the lightning? Oh. So Harrison, Hearn, and Thompson haven't done well in training, but Akonekun, Sheamus, and Cookies have. That's fine. We are 8 days from the fixture. We will be 7 momentarily. Nothing new here. I've messaged Cellophane, by the way, because he's also live and he's wearing a kit, and I'm like, let's see the kit, mate. What's the kit? Oh, it's not. I think it's Real Madrid. Oh, it's like a Coca-Cola kit. Fair enough. I need to up my collection. I think I might go back. I think I might get the next one, I should say. Boom, 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 boom. Go boom, boom, boom. Okay. We are 7 days away. We're a week away. Let's see. See how pissed they get at training. That's what really what I'm just like. But no. I'm watching somebody who has a budget of 31,000, and I'm like, or 37,000 for players, and I'm like, yeah, ours is like, 4K maybe, 5K maybe. He's got a 34,000 pound scouting budget, and I'm like, yeah, ours is 20 for the whole season. And the club still operates at a loss on that 20. Like, it's not even like the club has that 20 lying around. 4K with some under the table. We have had to inject capital, yes. A few times. AKA recently. Here's the autosave finally. So this should be 6 days to go. I think what's interesting is if you look down here, by the way, Bayern leads and then Wolfsburg's third. And it's like almost the opposite of what's actually happening in the Bundesliga this season, where Leverkusen are top by 10, Bayern are second, and Wolfsburg is like fighting to try and stay in the Bundesliga. They're down there. So There's another bot. I really am getting very annoyed at the Twitter bots, by the way. I mean, it's every freaking day, multiple times per day. Like the ghost followers is one thing. Like here's another one. My most recent follower is a ghost follower. I just blocked them. Like, and then the random likes and follow and like retweets from absolute bots, and it's like shit. I wish Blue Sky would get their crap in order and allow like video, because the moment that you can post video on Blue Sky, I don't understand why everyone can't jump over. You know, I think they just added hashtags, which in and of itself I understand is insane, but development on that app seems like it's just unbelievably painfully slow. No new news. Snicky's back after the illness. Spaps is back. Spaps is back. Remember, it was 4 to 6 weeks for Spaps. And Spaps is back. Thompson is going out. He's going to replace. Where is he? Where's our boy? Thompson's replacing. I'm sorry. No, yeah, Thompson's replacing Sila. Spaps is replacing. So Sila's back out of the side. Snicky's back despite illness. Like, this is good. This is good. We have a lot of partnerships that are building within the team. I think that's good. Let me check on the club's finances while this is monitoring, by the way. Finances. Can I not? Finances. Okay. We have some cash. Six days to go. It's been a little while, so I'm just going to have a little save, really. Just because we've done, you know, however many days of processing. So I'm just going to have a manual save. So. We are moving on. Right-handed further to match. There's no reason to stop processing there, mate. So. You're about 14 minutes away, just under 15 minutes away from the next ad break, by the way. I think I'll take a bathroom break at that point in time. So hopefully we get up to the game, take the bathroom break / ad break, and then come back for the game. Much longer episode this time. So thank you to everybody watching on YouTube, of course. All 12 episodes are out, by the way, for those of you on Twitch that may have missed anything. All 12 episodes, previous episodes of CLG FC are up and running. So look forward to that. And then what we got for news? Sim can dive into tackles with great success. The high volume of strength training, we knew that was going to happen. Defensive positioning for Spaps, we're going to stop, or Jack Lemon. MD. We're going to stop Spaps' individual training. I think that's fine. Here's improvements on Godfrey and Roberts. Really nothing of importance. 5 days to go. Yeah, the latest episode came out today around like 4 o'clock, I want to say. So we have all the episodes up to date. We'll probably upload this one tomorrow at some time. It'll probably be another evening stream tomorrow. And then, MLS is getting ready to come back. That's right, January already. Where's Philly's prediction? They're not in yet. Okay. Snicky pulled a calf. That is not. So Snicky is out. So we are going to have to go with Mukundi, unfortunately. Oh, what the shit? All right, hold on. Stop. Mukundi goes here, and Tandy is the sub. No, I know. I'm gutted. Literally just came back from illness, by the way. Just came back from illness. 18-year-old fullback Sean Warner. Let's get the why can't I guess we have extensive knowledge. Scouting is still required. Yeah, why can't I scout the guy? £6 is what it's going to cost to scout this guy. Man, why is Snicky got to get hurt again? Like, I'm gonna have to go in here. Where are you? There you are. I'm upset at that, man. Like, really? Fuck. Ah. That's that's frustrating, you know? Shit. Like it just has to happen, right? Like, come on. All right. Ooh, West Ham beat Brighton. Okay, that's fair. That's a good result. West Ham are up to 13, 25 points. That's not bad. They are 8 clear of the drop. Everton are trying to wiggle themselves out so bad. Here's the opposition report finally. Signal Athletic scored against the run of play, but they were dominated in the match. Signal Athletic are, they're way up here. Look at this. Shots faced per game, way above everybody else. Opposition conversion rate is third worst. We're actually second worst. I hate that. Shooting, they're way down here on shots on target ratio and shots per game. So we're right where we need to be. Team defending, they commit a lot more fouls, they win possession, and they tackle. Their tackle win percentage is well, on average, but their possession won and fouls are high. Everything else is bad. And general performance, that is a terrible chart. Look at how bad that is. Wow. Uh, I think this is just somebody we have on the short list. I don't need these guys on. I don't need to know every fucking move of these guys. Like, come on. I just want. This is all I want on my followed accounts. Like, I hate the fact that putting someone on the short list automatically follows them. I don't want that shit. I don't need to know every minute detail. I just want to keep them on a list. I don't think he's named, is he? Silas not named, so we'll leave Silas to the physio. I think that's fine. Um, love it. Let's see. Nothing new here. Oh, Mia just went live. Let me load that stream real quick. We're doing all right. 3 days to go, finally. We're getting there. Almost been 4 weeks. I think on Friday, the 19th, there on that schedule that you see, it'll actually be 4 weeks since the last fixture. Like, shit, man. They'll probably ask that if we have a pre-match press conference. They'll be like, "You've had a lot of time off. How do you feel about this?" I can tell we can get the toxic translator, right? Trash talk translator in. Be like, "Shut your bitch ass up." There we go. Oh well. We should be winning this match as well. I think that's easily by far and away the expectation, right? I mean, obviously don't take them for granted. Don't take anything for granted, but I mean, we have got to win this match. It's the worst placed team. They've yet to take a point all season. They concede a absolute bucket load of goals. Like we need to win this game. Well, all this is making me think is this is a trap game. You know what? You're not wrong. But you're not wrong. I feel like 24 is more like that, by the way. I was talking with Cellophane about this last night because he was streaming, and he was leading the Croatian second division, and then they went on a run of form where it's like they lost to the 11th place team out of 12. They drew the 7th place team. They drew the 9th place team. And I'm like, what the hell? What the hell? And then they lost, like, they drew against the 6th place team, or they lost against the 6th place team. And I'm like, what is going on? And he's like, everybody's all of a sudden started playing poorly. Like, it makes no sense. They didn't score a single goal in like 5 or 6 games in the first half. Like, they went 6 games without scoring a goal in the first half. I'm like, what? Like, it was so odd. Like, and completely, like, unpredicted. Like, it was just random. And he went from finishing first to like finishing third. Uh, okay, let's kick off this first question from cranksnot442.com. Your team played well against Didsbury Reserve, so it's surely a case for the same thing. Their performance gives us confidence to carry forward and do even better the next time. Given Tyler Harrison doesn't seem to be a great style fit for this team at the moment, are you happy to see him against? Are you happy to use him against Signal? He has my full backing, and I'm not worried about any of that. Akonigon has the intangible qualities so many players look for in a leader. How much does that help you in the way you set up your team? He's absolutely vital, and he brings everything together in in a way few other players can. Trash talk translator. We lose this game, I'm gonna kill somebody. Yeah. Uh, okay, we feel the confidence flowing. That's no big deal. We are getting ready. It is a day away. It is finally almost match day. So I might have to. The bottle might get thrown if we do. I mean, they are 12 without a win, mate. So, so it's one of these things where if we win 8 in a row again, obviously starting with the last game and which was game 12, right? And do 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So if we win 8 in a row, we would beat Earlham. First off, heads up, which would be a big result. And then on top of that, we probably would win the title. Like, we will probably win the title if we can win 8 in a row again. If we go on another run like that. Obviously, that's an extremely difficult thing to ask. But still, I think we can put together a good run of form. Throw a locker, bottle isn't enough. You're not wrong. It'd be like that scene at A Miracle. Remember when he like goes nuts during shit. Isn't it when he goes nuts against like the Norwegians or something like that? When they draw them in a friendly or something like that? I can't remember. Aqua Ebenezer Aqua now homegrown. Evan's training report, he's really done poorly. He's improved a few marking, positioning, work rate, concentration, decisions. He's dropped a lot. Determination's seen a big improvement though. Enfield signed Harvey. Okay. Is this the thing where? Okay, cool. I don't know. Anyway, it's just a week in training again. That's the end of the day, the 19th. So it will be match day. It's match day. Can you believe it? It is finally match day. of you. Runs free. I had my dad listen to this song, Young Hearts Run Free, and he's like, I remember this song when I listened to Motown. I'm like, fuck, bro. I'm like, fuck that. I'm old. Bathroom break. I'm gonna be right back. We're gonna pause the music. I will be right back. Uh, shit. Let's play. What are we gonna play? Let's play a classic. Let's play. Let's play "Where My Homies." I love that song. So a little bit of a break. I'm gonna kick it to the BRB screen. Let's do that, and I'll be right back. I'm back. All right. Let's actually get off the BRB screen. How about that? Now, how about they make that the next step? Let's put the mix back on. It's got about 14 minutes left. I might pause it again, actually, if we get to the actual. Oh, well, I am going to pause it again because shit, we're right here already. So let's have a little save. And this is it. We are 2 points back. Earlham do play, and they do play. I think they play Village Manchester under 21. So they are playing the third worst team in the league. We are playing the worst team in the league. Where are they? Do they play tomorrow? No, they're not playing at all. Oh no, they play Bury. I'm sorry, they're playing the second worst team in the league. So Bury have 2 wins, right? No, they have a 4-4 draw against Village Manchester under 21s. They have a 1-1 draw against Fitton Hill All Stars. Let's actually go to the actual like stages. Here we are. They beat Signal Athletic Reserves 3-1. That's expected. And they've drawn 3. Richmond Rovers in 6th, Fitton Hill in 8th, and Village Manchester under 21s in 9th. So literally, Bury have only drew the 2 teams above them and a team 4 places above them and beat the team below them. Look at Signal Athletic. 11 goals in 13 games, but they've conceded 50 goals, including 7 goals in a game 3 times. Us, Didsbury, Sublime. Against Earlham, they conceded 6. They haven't conceded less than 3 goals a game, except for the 0-0 draw, I think, right? Or no, they didn't draw 0-0. They don't have a point, so they haven't conceded. They haven't conceded. That's awful. That is really bad. Total trap game. They literally have a minus 39 goal difference. We'll mark Jason Williams. He wants Jack to ease off tackles because he could get a 1-game suspension if he's booked. I think it's fine. Sheamus is playing as a Ramdeuter. My suggestion is he appears in a wing, more suited to a winger role instead. I think that is what someone as is most sensible when using a balanced mentality. Defend duties somewhere in the region of 3 to 4. Okay, I think this is what he wants, is to be in a winger role. So I'm actually going to change that for the next match. Team selection. Submit the team. Spaps is upset that he feels unsuited for the role he's being asked to play. I don't understand. What the fuck do you want, mate? Because Spaps is upset that I've played him as a trecarista, right? He's upset he's a trecarista. I had him as a wide target forward, and he was upset at that. So then I put him as a trecarista, and he was happy. And now I set him as a and now he's upset with that. Like, what the fuck, man? Do it. They made 2 changes. They're going with the 5-2-2-1. This is the team sheet. Also, we're in 4th. We're not in 4th. We're in 2nd. Lost all. I've lost all their last 13 league games. Is it maybe outstretch? Let's try outstretch. It's motivated 4 people. Okay. Faithful Wall. Here we go. That's how we lined up. Makundi in for Snicky, who was injured. Hamstring tightness, I believe, right? Or did he pull his groin? I think they pulled their groin. Sorry. Earlham are 2 points back. We are, or 2 points ahead, I should say, not 2 points back. And we are ready to get underway. It'll be us kicking us off finally. We're home, so of course it's raining. It's England. What else does it ever do? And we're underway. Frack, Spaps, good ball movement, Spaps. You could give it back to Frack. Frack put in the cross. Here's fracking Fenwa. Cookie Spaps. Is he on side? It looks like yes. Flag hasn't gone up. Sheamus, why did you give it all the way back to Parks? You could have turned on it. Parks taking it really to the byline and only gets a corner out of that. He had an opportunity to hold up ball here. Player pulled back. You had two players right here and here, so one could always pull back, wait for the pass, go for the shot, or draw the defender back and then you open the lane. One of the two. Instead, nothing. Instead, absolutely nothing. So, the only thing I've been thinking about, chat, is we play a balanced mentality. I was thinking about moving it to positive mentality and just constantly having to go at teams. And I think if we change Jack to a no-nonsense defender, which he hasn't wanted to be, he was happy with his role this time. But if we do, that is not a bad idea, is to change to a positive attitude. That is another corner. So I think there's a possibility for that for us in the future. So we'll see. Frack with the cross. Oh, McKindy tried to get to it. It's another corner. I would love to see McKindy net his third league goal in this game at some point. So I'd love to see a Konikun net a goal for the first time in a while as well. Here's Cookies. Cookies to Konikun! Oh, there it is! Speak of the devil! It's off the underside of the bar, and a Konikun is back on the score sheet. Finally, wow, how long has it been, mate? It's been about 3 or 4 games, I want to say, since you've scored. Great strike. In off the bar. Beautiful work. 3 minutes in. 3 minutes in, and we lead. You're coming for that golden boot. Konikun wants the golden boot. I think the last one was the game with the penalty. That would have been 4 games ago. Yeah, because Cookie scored in both 1-1 draws, right? And then I don't think you scored in the 4-2 win. Konikun. Oh, man, you were begging for a shot. Mukendi, this ball could be for Mukendi. It's out for a corner. Yeah, I think you're right. That was the 3-2 loss to Earlham. We drew 1-1 twice since then. And then we won 4-2. Arrington has that. We are up to the top spot in the table on goal difference because Earlham Steel Rangers reserves right now are scoreless. They have yet to score. Mukendi. Here's Mukendi. He's got Sheamus. Run. You got to take the ball and run into space. You got to keep running as well. Keep the option open. Akuni-kun's there. Could always give it back to Sheamus. Trying to find Mukundi. Oh, Mukundi could have sent Spaps in. Instead, he saw the goal with bright eyes, and that one's going to go to Spaps. Spaps going to try. Frack went a little too early on the run, but Cookies is there to help consist. Oh, this ball could go. Oh, Cookies are going. Oh, Cookies could have taken another touch and run. That loss was also off an injury. You're right. You're right. Cookies should have kept running because the defenders weren't stepping up to challenge him. So he could have literally just split the defenders and went in on goal. If he took one more touch and that touch wasn't heavy enough, it was just, it wasn't a heavy touch. It was just a light touch. He could have been 14 yards with, a whole goal to, just the keeper to beat. So we've not. Instead, we are stuck here. So I guess it is what it is. I have to ban a bot out of my chat. There's that. And then I don't know if this is also one, but I will double check that as well. No. Whoa. Okay. So I just had the one in there. That's good. Here's Mukendi. Keep running, Mukendi. Mukendi! Why go for those shots that are 20 yards out? Like, I don't understand. We're playing well, but like I want to be too. I mean, I understand we're only 12 minutes into the game. I get that, but the point is like I want to know we can really pile it on here because this team is so bad. I mean, imagine you are this bad and you're already at the bottom of like the bottom of the English pyramid. What a ball! What a ball, Cookies. Sheamus should have cut it back. Instead, that's going Spaps. Spaps! Oh, we've scored. Spaps from Sheamus. What a fucking ball from Cookies, though. Holy moly, that ball. That ball's insane. I didn't think Sheamus was going to get it around him. I thought it was going to go out for a corner. That's great from Spaps. That's going to go. But, like, what a ball from Cookies, man. 2-0. We're flying high. I want to pile the pressure on. The crazy thing to me is, right, because this is terrible to say, but it needs to be said, right? Because we obviously had the 2 draws and the loss. My other concern is that that's a bad foul, Parks. We don't have a huge lead in the goal in the table, right? So if I cover the far man, there you go. So if I look at our goal difference is only 8, right? So this is a team that you don't only want to just beat, you want to really smash the ever living shit out of them because you want to pad that goal difference. That's a terrible. Akoni should have stepped up into that ball more, honestly, but it wasn't. It's not like it was a great pass. I understand, but like you can't wait for the ball. You always have to move to the ball, right? The ball doesn't come to you. You have to go into the ball or where the ball will be. Always. Look at that passing. Oh, he had the one over the top. Now he gets it. Frack might be off though, and yeah, the linesman's going back to put his flag up. So anyway, yeah, you want to win. You want to win this game like 5-6-0 to make sure your goal difference is really out there. You know what I mean? Because it's one of these things where we have 7 games left after this one, and 8 goal difference is able to be made up by LythamSt.Anne, honestly, if they're still trailing. But if you are 14, 15 goals ahead, with 7 left, that's going to be a little bit more difficult for them to catch up on. So you want to make sure that if you are going to be level on points at any point in time, you have the advantage of goal difference. So Konnikun, that's tipped over the bar, and that will be a corner. So 3rd corner of the game. Here's Frack to take it. Keeper's not coming for it. It goes out. Oh, it's fallen down, and is that a free? It's a free kick. Somebody was fouled in the box. Here's a Kunnikun on a free kick, by the way. Kunnikun gonna have a go for goal. Oh, it's superb. That is absolutely fantastic. Oh my word. What have you done, Kunnikun? What have you done? Beats the wall near side. That is outrageous. That is outrageous. Curved it around the wall. That is supreme. Took him all season not to hit the wall. Yeah. So, listen, if you can produce that against Earlham, oh man, we got a shot. So I think they're still scoreless in that game, by the way, which would be huge. If we pick up 2 points to them this weekend, that would be absolutely massive. So here's Twinkle. Run on the far side's coming. Twinkle's going to have the space. Sheamus is just so good with that run into space. Doesn't need to tuck that close. It went for a Kunnikun. It comes to Cookies. You could send it back for Sheamus, but no. It's a play around with the ball. Now everybody's crunched up in the midfield. Cookies just have a go, son. Does, but it goes high and wide, and it is a goal kick. So, yes, all other matches are still scoreless. We are 3-0 up inside 30 minutes. So, where is Spaps going to go with this? Spaps, does he want to cut it back? No, he's going to go for the far post. That's going to go out, and it will go out for a corner. So, we have yet another corner. I believe that might be Frack. Yeah, who's going to take it? Let's see how this one does. Keeper's not going to come for this one, but Pilkington will. Sheamus will have to run it down. Does it go back to Frack? It does. He's on sides. Over to Twinkle. Twinkle to me. Am I going to have a go? No. Finds a Kunikun on the right. Cookies. Cookies a Kunikun. Kunikun. Oh, what a ball for Cookies. Oh, and he hit it straight to Errington. That was a really good run from Cookies. Really good vision as well from a Kunikun. And it's going out. Oh, Parks. Look at that knock on. Now you cut inside. You got Sheamus on your left. You got options. Parks could cross. Oh, finds a Kunikun. Cookies. Have a go. Please have a go. Cookies. Oh, Cookies. It's 4. Inside 21 minutes is 4. That is beautiful build-up. That is beautiful play. Akunikun gets credit for the assist, but really it's the pass from Parks to set this all up for like this cutback pass. Beautiful. And then Cookies and having a go. Like Cookies had the option to play the ball, other side of the run here. Like just so many options. Instead has to go finds the back of net. 4-0. I don't want to get my hopes up like super because it's like we are playing an absolute dog shit team. But at the same time, like we could be back. We could be back. We'll see. But I mean, if Bury can somehow hold Earlham, it would be an unbelievable 2 points we gain on them. So that one's just going to go out. It actually goes off Sheamus, so it's going to be a corner for Signal Athletic Reserves. So Pilkington's coming for that ball. That's a good header from Cookies. Frack, no nonsense. We'll just get it clear. McKindy might run this down. McKindy could turn on it. He needs to hold up play because the attackers are still coming in. Does he have a chance? Oh, he finds a Akunikun between the two defenders. Akunikun tried to knock it on. Back from Akundi. It could go back for me here in a forward position. McKindy instead finds Cookies. Cookies dribbles it into really where there's a ton of defenders. He could have turned on it, gone right, sent Frack in down the wing. Now the ball trying for Sheamus over the top. Earlham have taken the lead over Bury. So we are down in second place still. Oh, Parks, that knock on. Oh, my word, Parks. That was almost really well. That is out for a corner. Parks took that one-on-one real well. Well done, Parks. Here's Sheamus on the other side. I think this is the first quarter from him or second. That is going to be, well, that's loosened up in the air. It's still bobbling around, and that is a free kick. And, yeah, we're still 2 points behind Earlham, but again, a game in hand. Spaps, Frack, Cookies, Twinkle. I mean, you're just dribbling into a disappearing wedge down here, man. You have to you can't dribble it into the same players that you're trying to dribble it away from. Ball over the top for Sheamus. Izzy on sides. Mukendi grabs it down. Parks in open space. The cross can come back in. Parks took a heavy touch. Didn't need to. Now he's going to try and win a one-on-one. He whips one in. And that's the end of the highlight. So, well, that's a good winner for me. Cookies. Settles it well. Space on the left. This should go to Parks. Instead, it's going to go to Sheamus. Was he on? That might run out of play. Sheamus just gets a touch to it. And it's a corner. Sheamus was on. If we can match Earlham game for game, we can just focus on the second game with them. We can, but I want to do better than them. You know what I mean? Obviously, you want to match them game for game, but I want to see if they slip. I want to keep pressuring them by winning every game, and I want to see them slip. I want to see a scoreline where they play the six team, or they play uh, Dudsbury, or they play Saddleworth 3Ds and they don't win. You know what I mean? That's what I wanted to see. I want to see. I want to make. I don't. I want our fate to be in our hands. That's a corner. Essentially, I don't want to wait until the game against them and have that be a must-win game where we have to win. I want to be like 1 or 2 points clear, and then we play them and we beat them and we're 4 clear and win the title. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to wait on. I'd rather the results go our way now so that it takes a lot of pressure off that game. I guess is what I'm trying to say. Jack Lemon. That's going to have to go all the way back to Brought so that the defenders can come back into play. And here's Frack. Frack could just whip it in there. Goes back to me. Back to Jack. Jack could switch play here on the left for Parks. We'll do so. Parks and Sheamus can't separate each other. Cheeky little 1-2. Parks having to go. Oh, Parks off the bar. That would have been unbelievable. Now Frack. Sheamus on the far side, and it's over the top of the net. Goal kick. Whew. Parks almost had oh man, there's so much space. Send him in, please. The ball should have let Spaps run with it, man. Oh, Spaps is gonna run. Spaps. The cutback. Nobody's there for the cutback. Oh, it is the right call. Akone-kun. Oh, it's wide. Goal kick. Nice, Jack. Twinkle for Akone-kun. Akone-kun doesn't really have options. I have to step up to give him an option. Cookie's out to Frack. Frack is in space on the right. Frack with the cross. That's a good one. Late run by Mukundi, and it's just a fingertip save. Corner kick. Is it going to go? Oh, I can't get to it. Akone-kun will. Just stay on is my only request. Stay on sides. Get on sides. Jack. Okay, that's the end of the highlight anyway. Sheamus. Akone-kun. Mukendi. Space down the right, but this man's cut that lane off. So now Mukendi has to take it down the left. Mukendi trying to take the one-on-one. Oh, he gets the cross, and Spaps is there. And it's out for a corner. 2 minutes of added time in the first half. 4-0 the scoreline. Look at the match domination. Here's Sheamus. And Arrington will actually come and grab that. So I thought that would be the end of the highlight reel, actually, but Arrington's going to kick it into play. It's going to go right to me. That is a terrible pass, and now we have to track back. Twinkle, that's a great tackle. Parks will get to it. But it should go to Sheamus and then over to Akone-kun here. Okay. Sheamus with a good run to find Mukendi. Over to Akone-kun. Back to Twinkle. Should go to Akone-kun and then Mukendi. They need to switch plate to the right. Is what they need to do. Frack is there finally. Forward. Oh, what a knock on Frack. Come on. He wants to draw him in to get the cross in. He's done that. Akone-kun waiting on the far post. Double teamed! But still gets the header, but it goes over. So. And there you have it. XG 1.64 to nothing. They have no shots. They have 37% possession. They have one corner. And they have a booking. You're doing brilliantly. Keep it up. Do we swap? They've made 3 changes. I think we might make I might make early changes as well. I want to see if Parks can continue building this 6.9 up further, because I'd like to see him have like a really good game so that he builds the confidence. I think that would be useful. Yeah, Parks up to a 7.0. Don't let off the gas pedal. I don't want to, but I also don't want anybody to get hurt. You just want to make sure you play, those people so your main guys are fresh. But Sheamus, granted, they've had 4 weeks off. Sheamus, that's a great cutback. A Konekun, that's a good save from Arrington. It is a corner. They're playing with caution. We're still going with a balanced approach. Oh, that's going all the way to the far post. Spaps is going to knock it down. You got a man right here, Spaps. Oh, it's absolutely ricocheted around. Jack will collect it eventually. Here's a throw-in now. Deep in the area. Parks, Sheamus. For Spaps, far post. Not ready for it. Frack is there. In space. Does he give it a go? He goes for the cross. That is awkward as hell. That took a deflection right onto the keeper. Arrington did really good to actually save that. And it's been knocked out for a corner. Konekun wants 7. We'll see if we can get there. It's really heaving rain down. Good Lord. That one's in a good area. Cookies here. Cookies. Sheamus. Have a go. Sheamus for Spaps far post. That was knocked down. Konekun could chase this one down. It's going to go out for a throw anyway. Parks from Sheamus. Back post again. Spaps! Arrington has it. He was unmarked and tried to squeeze it in the far post. Or the near post, I should say. The far post from the corner. His near post, Spaps. Konekun McKendy. Where's the run on the left? There needs to be a run on the left. There's the ball over the top for Sheamus. It's a great ball from McKendy. Sheamus. The cross coming in for Mukendi. Have a go. Mukendi! Oh, it's saved by Arrington. It's good. Great ball movement, though. That is some really solid ball movement. Here's Frack with the corner. Arrington will grab. So we're going to tell our entire team that they're doing great. There's a ball. Brat should have that. No problem. So out to Jack. They're pressing high. That just gives Parks loads of space. Sheamus can continue the run. Nicely done. Parks can overlap here. If you can get down the wing, twinkle, and then put it in for Parks. There you go, bud. Parks can take it forward. He had I think that was a Konekun who wanted to make the run. That one's going to go out. It's a free kick off sides by Spaps. So here's McKendy. Somehow finds Cookies. Cookie's going to find space. Frack should have been moved up forward, more forward already. Cookies. Oh, go on, Cookies. Go on, Cookies. Cookies! He skied it. Goal kick. Where are the other results? Earlham Steel are down to 10 men against Bury Amateur. Earlham Steel are down to 10 men. Here's Parks. They only lead by a goal, by the way. Mukendi. It's out. Pilkington. Thompson is trying to run it out. Looks like that might be might be Parks actually, or Frack, one of the two. Not Frack. That would have been Parks or Sheamus. Yeah, they're down to 10 men. Oh no, injured. It's an injury. It's not 10 men. Sorry, it's an injury. Never mind. I beg your pardon. I thought I saw the name in red and I just assumed it was 10 men. That's a great cutout from Parks. And Sheamus wins the ball. And he's got Parks back on the left. And Parks is just in loads of space on the wing. Tries to play it back for Sheamus. Sheamus for Spaps far post. Sheamus. Oh, Spaps. Goal kick. So here's Jack. Jack for Parks. Sheamus was really his only option. So Parks now needs help here. So they need one of these players to come forward to help him. Sheamus is just dribbling into a disappearing wedge. Now Parks is free for the ball over the top, or ball can switch play. One of the two. Frack is wide open on the right. Frack going for the cross. Holds a play. Good find for Cookies. Cookies for Spaps. Is the flag going to go up? No. It's over the top anyway, though. Goal kick. Earlham have now scored again against Oh, no. Cookies just went down. Cookies is taking a knock. He is going to be okay, it looks like, for the most part. I think you just let him run it out, man. Thompson over the top. Goal kick. That's the first shot for Signal, by the way. I think his condition's going to improve. Here's Ira again. Thompson again. Over the top again. Goal kick. So Staconian lead Didsbury. That's going to go right to Parks. Parks to Frack. Frack out for a needless corner. We are going to swap Cookies, who is in midfield. I don't think I have a midfielder, do I? Callum Thompson's not a midfielder. I would have to slide like a Konikun back and then bring on Tomset in that position. So just let him run it out a little bit. I've been booked. What a clearance off the line from Frack. Whoa. I need to tell myself to ease off tackles because I've now been booked. Here's Spaps. You got one right open right here. Wide open right here, Spaps. There you go. Finally finds him, but now he's in a position where he could be closed down quickly. Have a go, Parks. Have a go, Parks. Parks. That is over the brick wall. Goal kick. I'm going to replace myself with Kerry Evans because I've been booked. I think that might put me one yellow card away as well from a booking. I'm continuing to play Jack, but if Jack doesn't get booked between now and the game before the Earlham Steel game, then I will probably wind up swapping Jack out, right? And just maybe having him on the bench or something because I don't want him to take the yellow card suspension ahead of that game, right? So that's something we will have to manage as things goes on. Of course, if he gets booked like this game, next game, then he can just serve the suspension, and it's no harm, no foul, right? But that's just something we'll have to manage. Parks, why would you do the Parks? It's a corner. What are you doing, Parks? You've played a great game, and you just knocked it out for no reason and given a corner. Come on, Brat. There you go, Brat. Well done, Brat. So, would have preferred to stay on the bench. You have to understand, Kerry. Like, come the fuck on, man. You have to get it. You know what I mean? We're gonna change Mukundi out as the last sub. He doesn't want more than a 7 rating. He's got 7.1. So Twinkle and Mukundi are the only ones, and Brat, but I never really, and Jack. I mean, goalkeepers you understand, but are the only ones without a 7 rating. Frack over the bar by Arrington. It's a corner. I mean, Trinkle's played okay. He hasn't had to do much. Jack's played okay. I mean, McKinney didn't get on the score sheet, but he's been all right. He's had a few shots on goal. Here's a Coney going back in. Tandy might be able to do this. Tandy trying to knock it down. Sheamus beaten to the ball. And now it's a scramble back. Parks might just get there. Come on now. That's a good run by Parks. Outright. You got to go outright here. Here's Evans. I could have played him in. Now Frack's got to try to win the one-on-one. There you go. Cooney Coon. Have a go. Have a go. Oh! Cooney Coon! Hat trick! Right? Is that a hat trick? It's a hat trick! I think that's your second hat trick of the season at Coney Coon. Three minutes to be added on. Just the 3. Oh, no, it's 2 minutes. I beg your pardon. I'm blind as hell. 2 minutes to be added on. It's 5-0. Oh, come on now, Frack. Don't. Let's get the clean sheet for Brat. You know what I mean? Like, let's have the clean sheet for Brat, please. Nice cutout, Tandy. Way to go, mate. Nice knock on. You got one on the right here. Oh, he's going to find him. That's Spaps. Go, Spaps. Push the ball. Push the ball. Push the ball. Push the ball, mate. Come on now. Frack. Just take it to the corner. Oh, that's a throw-in. Frack just let it run out of play, unfortunately. Oh, Spaps tried to cut that out. At least it fell to Thompson. That's nice. Evans now. That's not a great pass to Frack. Should have been tighter to the body. That pass. Now there's Jack. Got to switch play, Jack. Got to switch play. Switch play. Okay. Not bad. Spaps doesn't want to take the one-on-one. Akuni Kun, Tom set. Now Parks on the left because there's space for Sheamus, who's on sides, and that one is going to go out for a corner. You have Ian on your roster, but not me. You're not a CLG fan, my friend. And also, the starting 11 is full. Oh, he's giving it up, Parks! Parks has scored! Parks' first goal of the season. Parks was right there. Arrington dropped the ball, literally, and Parks was there. That might be the last kick of the game. We've played the time. Blow the whistle, ref. It's 6-0. There's no need to even play the time that they lost for the goal. It's 6-0. Shaking my head. That is crazy. Shaking my head. Listen, this is CLG FC, my friend. This is Counter Logic FC. So these are all the. You just hate me, I guess. I don't hate you, okay? I just. These are, you know, try hard and tested, like true CLG fans who are also from some of them from the original save, which was 8 years ago. So I had to bring them back. So our XG finished 3.08. They had 0.15. So analytical data. Akoni Kun finishes with a 10.0. This was the goal they should have had. Where's the goal they should have had? Right here. The Case and Thompson chance within the 6-yard box. That was cleared off the line, I think, by Parks. Or was it Frack? I think it was Frack. And then we were all over him, like, holy smokes, guys. But that was good. That was absolutely excellent. Player of the stat is Akoni Kun, who finished with 3 key passes. Okay. 1 clear-cut chance created. 1 interception, 3 goals, and an assist. Parks had a goal. Cookies had a goal and assist. Shimas had 2 assists. Spaps had a goal. Everybody getting involved. Nicely done overall. And then this is the table. We are still behind Earlham, who did beat Bury Amateur Under 21s 2-0. We are 2 points back from Earlham with a game in hand. Staconian also won, which means we are still only 3 points ahead of Staconian. Had Staconian not scored in the 78th, they would be on 27. We'd be on 32, and I would say we look really good for promotion. Here's the match stats. Obviously, 27-3, and 2 clear-cut chances to 0, 2 half chances to 0. We were offsides only twice. Them once. We had 16 corners. They had 3. And look at the sprints. They only had 28 high-intensity sprints. We did 134. We absolutely killed it. So, nicely done. It has to be said. The only players that didn't finish with a 7.0 or better rating was Makundi. The 3 subs were not rated. And let's go to the dressing room. That's as good a win as you're likely to see. I think that was what we need to see. So we'll see if there's a post-match press conference. If we do, we'll get it go. We'll see what we say there, or we see what we're asked, I should say. Boom, there we go. So now we're just waiting to see if we do have a post-match press conference here. So 6-0 on the day. Fitton and Saddleworth drew 1-1. They're not really Fitton and Saddleworth. Saddleworth are kind of in the picture. Not really. I mean, they're 8 points back, and there's only 6 to play for them. So really, these teams really, it's between the top 3 right now. Everybody below is pretty much out of the promotion picture, even though this is tight. The mid-table's tight. 4th through 7th only separated by 3 points. But if you figure the teams with 14 games played only have 18 left they can grab in terms of the points. So, I mean, that puts Didsbury at 39. So they're almost mathematically out as well. Fitton Hill have, 7 left? So that's 21 points they can grab. That's 36. They're almost mathematically out. They're 4 points away. And then obviously these 3 are all mathematically out. Village, they can't be promoted. Bury and Signal, but still, nicely done. Nicely done. A much needed win. We smashed them, I think, 7-0 the first time, and now we smashed them 6-0 in the return fixture. So that feels good. Here's hoping it's the start of a long run. Cookies is out 3 to 6 days. He just tweaked his knee. I think that's fine. Trash Talk Translator, all is right with the world. We haven't even gotten to the press conference yet. Let's get to the press conference. Let's kick this off with the first question from Mark Barker of the Daily Mirror. That was a really impressive victory. Some managers might look to give the team rest from training after that. Is that something you'll do? I haven't decided yet. To say that a particular result was on the cards would be an exaggeration. Just how pleased are you by the outcome? I'm absolutely delighted. We were terrific. You prevented Signal Athletic Reserves from nothing so much as a single shot on target. Does that perhaps just show you how dominant you were? Our performance was complete. We played well in all phases of the game and fully deserved the win. Do you think Kun's early goal was important in determining the outcome of the match? You scored 3 minutes in, mate. Being able to dictate a game goes a long way to determining the outcome. So I was pleased that an early goal enabled us to do that. The fans would love to hear what you made of Kun's goal. Wasn't it one for the highlight reels? This was the 3rd goal you scored. Honestly thought the free kick was better. They're saying the 38th goal. I was like, mate, the free kick was fucking sick. Parks had his first goal today after coming through the club's academy. You must share the fans' delight seeing a young player come through the ranks and make an impact at this level. We're a club that puts great emphasis on youth development, and to see Parks scoring his first senior goal today was special. I think that's true. Just how far do you think you can go? You can go right to the very top, no doubt about that. How thrilled are you with Kun's hat trick? He's an outstanding footballer, and I really couldn't be happier. He reaches new levels seemingly every week. Sheamus was in fine form today, wasn't he? I thought he was imperious and put in the sort of performance that we know he's capable of. Counter logic. FC have scored a high proportion of their goals in the early stages of either half. Can you offer any insights why you're finding success in these periods? The boys are always raring to go, particularly at kickoff, but also after halftime. They can't wait to get out there and make something happen. There we go. That's all the questions. Coney Kun in fine form. 3 goals and an assist. 5 shots on target. 49 passes completed. Brilliant stuff. So, wins and player of the week. Coney Kun. Player of the week. Let's go. Let's go. That's worth a save. So, there's only one way to celebrate. Let's go. We need a goal song. That's nice. Oh, we're delighted with Big Move, of course. Well, I need to make a goal song. I actually, what's the most CLG song? I know, right? Like that's the thing. We need to make a. I listen. I actually need a stream deck for once, right? Because now I can, if I got a stream deck, I could have it here, and I could program a goal song into the stream deck so that every time we score during the actual game, I could just play the goal song. But we need a goal song. So, uh, uh, what's the most CLG song? Uh, fuck, man. So there is one. There is one. Hold on. Are you allowed to play any of the pro songs? It doesn't save. As long as it's like a YouTube video and I can play it through Firefox, it won't. It won't get uh, attached to the VOD because I have Firefox set up so that none of it. If you notice in the replays, none of the music played is in the replays because it's on a. I have it set up so it's on a completely separate audio track. Um, what about this one? Now I don't really like Bon Jovi, but uh, he does have a song called "Keep the Faith," so maybe it's a possibility. It's very 90s. I think it's 90s. 2006 Amazon had anthems for each region. I'll play that after this. West Ham beat Wolves. Let's go. This was ours for our Miracle MSI run. Ooh. Body love. Everybody needs somebody to hate. Everybody's bitching 'cause they ain't enough. I don't know. Oh, you know it would be a great song? Hold on. I'll play this one, but I know it would be a great song. Uh, this isn't okay. This is so I actually really liked League music during this time, right? Because this is you also had the Worlds theme around this time, which was just freaking phenomenal. Let me see if I can find that. Uh, I did find it. Um, but like the problem is it's all orchestral, and like that's usually not very good for a goal song. You know what I mean? Like that's the only problem. I loved it. I thought it was great, but um, it, it it doesn't really work as a goal song. You know what I mean? So it's the same kind of pattern over and over again. Okay. This was the World's one I liked. To me, this is the best song League's come out with, and this was used in the 2015 Worlds, and this was the London theme, which I think, if I remember correctly, was the quarterfinals, right? But to me, this was the best League song that came out. Like I freaking love this one. uh, so I heard this in Champ Select once during one of the matches. I was like, oh, hold on. And it just fell. I found it, and then I fell in love with it ever since. I was just like, there was no question. So, you guys got hit with the ads. Rip. Oh, all right. On that note, I'm up for it. It's still not a goal song though, you know. Let me just say real quick, I'm sorry, I forgot to end it on YouTube. So for those of you watching on YouTube, you got a few minutes afterwards, right? But thank you so much for watching episode 13. We'll be back with episode 14 very shortly. So look out for that video as well. Thank you so much again, and we'll see you on the next one.